Hello everyone and welcome. In this lecture, we'll look at operations on arrays. We can perform arithmetic operations on equally sized arrays. Let's create an array and see some examples of operations on arrays. So we'll create an array and save it in a variable called array1. So np.array. Then we'll pass a list containing lists of some numbers. Let's say 2, 4, 6, and then another list containing the elements 1, 3, and 5. Let's create another array and save it in a variable called array2. So np.array, and let's do the same here. The first one, let's say it has the elements 12, 14, and 16. And let's add one more list containing the elements 13, 15, and 17. So we can perform operations like addition. For instance, we can say array1 plus array1. So if we look at array1 individually, we see it as an array containing, it's a 2 by 3 array. The first list has the elements 2, 4, and 6, and the second one has 1, 3, and 5. So array1 plus array1 will give us, so it will be 2 plus 2, and then 4 plus 4, and the result will be 6, 8, and 12, comma, and then the second list will have the elements 2, 6, and 10. So that will be the result of array1 plus array1. Similarly, we can do array1 plus array2. In this case, if we look at array2, we have the elements 12, 14, 16, 13, 15, 17. So this plus array1 will be the first element in the first index. So 12 plus 2, 14, and then 14 plus 4, 18, 16 plus 6, 22. Similarly, we can do subtraction. So for instance, we can say array1 minus array2. So the elements will be negative, negative 10, negative 10, negative 12, and so on. And if we subtract array2 from itself, array2 minus array2, we'll get 0, 0, 0. Great. We can also do multiplication. For instance, we can multiply array1 with array2, and we get the multiplication result. So 12 times 2 is 24, and so on. We can do division also. Array1 divided by array2. That's 0. That's because we are using Python 2. If you are using Python 3, you'll get 0.0 some number. Basically, you'll get the true actual division result. And if you want to do that, we can also import the division module from Future. We can also do, for instance, square root of, we can ask for square root of array1. So that will be array1 times 0.5, and that will give us the square root of each of the elements in our array object. So this is an introduction to arithmetic operations that we can perform on arrays. And this is possible because our array object is of the same or equal length. Great. Thank you, everyone.